across our minds. So bring on the aftershock. Let's build a house upon a rock. Let's build a house upon a
All right, we're here. Live. It's been a while, been busy, but we are officially live. You guys can actually see me. Get everything else set up. Only me. Okay, let's see. See me, you see the game. Everything looks lined up good. Ignore the scruff on my face. A little tired, but figured, hey, let's play some Ark for a little bit. That will never hurt anybody, right? Gonna lean back and get a little comfortable. Hope all is well with everybody tonight. Been a while, I know. Been busy with life. Good busy, nothing bad. Now, gotta start building. Do I have my platforms? Don't have my platforms. Remember what platform wedge? But I don't want the wedge. Platform. I need fungal wood. Stone. I need one of these. Want more cement and paste. Fiber. Fiber anywhere? I need to get a lot more cement and paste. Tab for inventory. This guy out. My little birdie friend. Oh yeah, fertilizer. Yes. Alright. Got pretty much everything. I just need the cementing paste, right? Skip that. Yeah, I just need the cementing paste. So I guess we'll go around and collect some. You give keratin. Let's be friends. You're a pretty tanky ankle. No, it's mine, you dick. Alright, I could go to Beaver Dams. Not my best Manhattan I've ever made. That hurt. 13 damage. One of you can die now. One, two, or three. You just got here, and you're, I think, the highest level. Stand back up. Alright. Flying off. We're gonna go check some beaver dams in a minute too. And get some veggie cakes cooking. I wanna get my breeding pens finished though. At least get my breeding pens started. Don't know how I'm gonna do get my first Quetzal. I'm not gonna kill every Anki I see. They don't give enough keratin for me to constantly be fighting them. Oh, that one's like, oh, never mind. 11 too. Go ahead and just kill these things then. You guys aren't worth my time. Oh, hey, Keratin. Or Shin. Oh, hey. Another owl. More aloes. Oh, you're not hurting me that much. You're pretty weak yourself. Still two more, or one more owl somewhere. Have to be careful. Poop. He was going to poop, but I stopped him. Somehow. I'm not really sure how I stopped him from pooping. Ooh, Alpha Raptor. This is my chit. Come here, Alpha. Alright, I'm gonna ask you guys to stop. That was a level 67. That's okay, this one's barely hurting me. Trying to eat that corpse over there, but that's okay. level 11. It was nothing. Got some prime meat now. There's Xenosaurus. I wonder what level that is. I do need a Thero. I don't actually. You do need to be able to start making beer though. What is going on with that raptor? Is that another alpha? Really? Okay. Oh, come on. Come help your butt, buddy. That's what I thought. Handle it. My RG's getting pretty hurt here. Oh. Hi, insignificant. Welcome to the Banhammer. What's happening? Oh, there's another raptor. I don't need any channel promotions, thank you very much. I would say I do appreciate the thought, but I really don't. There were beaver. Yep. Probably should kill that Carno before I do it. Alright, well. Oh, hey, Barry. Here you go help your buddy fight over here. Level are you? And you wanted that beaver apparently. 54, that's actually not bad. Oh, the beavers kicked the Barry's butt. Oh, bollocks. Mistakes. Okay, let's get out of here. Just in time, there's 3 of them. They killed the Carno and the Berry. And it was a level 54 Berry, too. I mean, that's not super high. But max level on this map that I got default levels, so it'll be, I believe, 150. But level 54 is no chump either. So those beavers would have wrecked my world really quick if I let them get close. I love you, puppy. I got my Zeus pup here. We got 3 pups now. And one of the 2 has to stay separated from the rest of them. Go ahead and grab some more cementing paste from here. I need to get some gas too, because I think I got some wildflowers and rare mushrooms that are about to spoil if I don't get my refrigerators going. Alright, we'll grab that drop drawer. Ooh. You are not worth it. And you'd probably get scared off anyway. I don't. Oh, beaver dam right there, but at least one beaver is super close. These things swim pretty fast. Give myself a head start. Oh. Fuck. That actually barely hurt me. That's kind of surprising. Must be a low level. Oh, Troodons. Stuck in a cliff. They barely hurt me. Oh, hey, Quets. Or I need to tame you somehow. I don't really need a high level Quets. Don't know how I'm gonna tame you. Not by myself. Yeah, I'm not gonna wait for it. I need water already. I need to start cooking some meat too. Grab some water real quick and then we'll head back to base. So. Replan. I think we. Oh, hold on. How much cementing paste do we have? We might have enough actually. I can't remember if the cliff platforms will snap to ceilings or if I have to have pillars up. If I have to have pillars up, I might be in trouble. I know I can snap ceilings to cliff foundations, right? My whole plan may be for nothing. I mean, it's not a huge deal. I mean, I'll waste a lot of construction material and time harvesting material to build it. Not really gonna fill me up too much, but hey. Slow down the inevitable. We'll go ahead and get some gas going. I'm gonna make my aviary too. It's gonna be like on the top of one of the rooms I build. What you got for me? Oh, hey, give me that. I'll definitely take your poop. Your brains. Guess I'll take that too. Hang on for the rest. Take the keratin. Pistol, recipe, arrows. I need to finish these railings, but I fall off too. The greenhouse. Cliff platform. Alright. Let's see if it actually... Hopefully this will work for what I intend it to work for. Can I move? That's the important thing. The answer is no. So I do in fact need to get rid of that. Put everything down here. We put the pieces in here. Arrows can go in here. Spears go in here? No, they can't. Yeah, wood. Gas going too. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know there's no power. Hold off making more keratin. Guess we'll put these in here for now. How much is it spoiled? Ooh, a lot's spoiled. That's okay, I need them for... You're supposed to be saddles, right? Saddle to throw into here. Put that in there. No, that's not supposed to go in here. Upper rafter. Sure. Put that recipe in here. I think I already have it, but we'll keep it just in case. Never hurts to have duplicates. Yeah, the gas is coming. Gas is done brewing. Generator going. Okay. Now, get the platform from here. Yeah, I'm slow, but I can move, and that's important. These are still full of water, right? Yeah. One of those seeds in there still. Alright, so the moment of truth. We get to see... Oh, I need to cook some meat, too. You hit and tab for inventory. No! Was it tree platform? Bollocks! I have to get... Guess what we're gonna have to do now is put this down. It's the platform. I have to do the platform wedges. Oh. Thought I can demolish from the bird, but I guess that. Whoa! Motherfucker. Hey, bitch, I want to get inside my house. Leave me alone. Where's my birdie? Alright. Where'd you go? You're only a level 4? Oh, there's more. Level 8. Why don't I destroy this? Can't do that when you... Ooh, that's an alpha something. Alpha Carno. Let's go ahead and get rid of you. Come on. Let's do this. Took you long enough. I definitely need to cook some food soon. I would like to drink more of my Manhattan. But this Alpha Carno is ruining my plans. Die, Carno, die. I baked you a pie. Oh boy, what flavor? Pie, pie, pie. You are not getting hurt. Ow. Oh, I see blood on you. Excuse me. 48 damage. You beefed up your damage. You're about to shove me off a cliff. I don't appreciate this kind of treatment. Fortunate for you, I can fly. Can you land now, birdie? Almost dead. Wow, it's actually done a number to my RG. That was only a level 9? Fake news. You were higher than level 9. Take your arm though. Definitely take all the free arrows. Alright, can I finally destroy this platform? Fantastic. No, I can't. I'm not gonna be able to move. Decisions. Oh, damn it. Don't want to lose this wood. Can I move now? No. Ow. Ow. I think I can move with that, right? All that wood is just going right down the drink. Why do you hate me? Okay. Alright. Pick you up. It's all gone. Get out of my way, you stupid tree. Oh, there. Oh, you kidding me? I idiot should have put this all inside the bird. All right. Where's the other packages? I lost my metal. Wood's easily, I mean, metal's easily obtained too, but wait, is that one? Where are you? No. They went down here. Crap. Nice try. I lost all those packages. Just like kept the cementing paste. The wood and metal's mostly easily reattained, but I definitely need to cook though. I'm about to starve to death. All right. Wood. Yeah, I know. I'm starving. Get some food in our system. You pooped, didn't you? Did not. I'll worry about that in a minute. Let's get some meat going. Oh yeah. Oh, am I about to die that quick? Holy crap. One. I need it to do. Just poop in this freeze. I'm about to die. Poop duty. off and drop you off. Hopefully this plan works. If not, I'm screwed. I just need to make sure this can actually attach to a platform. The answer is negatory, but what it can do attach to pillar, which we can make that work. Basically, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, about 8. We got 3. Echo. Echo. I forgot to put my shaker back in the freezer. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna go put my shaker back in the freezer. Alright, I'm back. Can't remember how many it takes. I think it's 6, actually. So I'm halfway there. Fiber. Best thing I got to get fiber. My scythe, I guess. I don't know what animal's good at getting fiber. I can get my Bronto, I guess. Have a Bronco on me right now? Don't. Hey Hex, what's going on? Sorrow is all I say. No more mine content. What do you mean no more mine content? What happened? Look at Discord. Talk about his announcements. Oh, you're talking about him losing his job? Yeah, I know. He's a good friend of mine, and I would like to add input to that, but I don't know what else to say without being out of place, out of line, without actually talking to him since he's lost his job. It's just not. I'm not in a position to say anything. I don't know exactly what's going on. I mean, I do know roughly what's going on, but yeah, I feel bad for him. It is sad, and I do wish him the best. That's the best I can say about that right now. Yeah, you don't really do well with fiber, do you? What about the berries? Not a very good fiber gatherer. Who is technically a good fiber gatherer? I mean, I am with my scythe. I do believe I have one. So let me go ahead and... Yeah, I hope everything gets better too, and I'm sure it will. He's just, I mean, understandably so. He's pretty down right now. The man lost a job he's had for a while, and it's not a good feeling. I am sad for him, and I do hope and wish for the best. He was gaming earlier. I was busy with some other things, so I wasn't able to hang out and chat with him. Check to see if the seeds are still inside my crock plots. Like I said, I really do hope things get better for him soon. Sad to hear that's what he feels is the right course of action for him right now. And I wish I could give him better words of encouragement, but honestly, I'm never in a position of where I lost my job, so I don't have the right grounds to say anything. That's a common theme for a lot of people these days, unfortunately. I need scythe. Find a nice peaceful area to get fiber. But how you been, Hex? Down here, I think I'll be fairly safe down here. No, I need somewhere with a lot of plants. Could be a field of some kind. It's okay, I know you guys. I'll do third person so I can at least see. Oh, maybe it's not to get fiber. Need to go get some seeds soon. I lost all my seeds. We're gonna do a tech dino search in a few. I heard some big footsteps for dinosaurs nearby. The most exciting part is the harvesting. Alright, I think we got plenty of fiber. So let's go see if we can find some tech dinos real quick, because oh, is something coming to eat me? Or is that a Bronto? That could have been a Bronto. Era. I need some tech dinos to give me some oil. Cave? I don't think this is a cave. I think this is just a little nook. I don't. Maybe it was meant to be a cave at some point, but the Ark devs never went full middle to it. My main thing is with Mindkiller is I think he's just really down right now, understandably and rightfully so. I really do hope he pulls out of it. I definitely used the wrong vermouth for that Manhattan. And I know when I get down, I do things like that where I just go full on extreme. But I also don't know everything around him losing his job. I do know some of the details, but I have a feeling that there's more than I am aware of. So I don't want to make any comments that would be considered out of line. That I don't have a... Is that very? Very. Running from me? Yeah. Screw up, Piranha. I don't know how it's deep enough for you to attack me, but whatever. I just need a few tech dinos. I need more oil. I could fly out to the Arctic and get oil, but I don't really have any fur armor. Charged up. Chinese balloon. Oh, tech. Oh, I missed. You're running. You may have thought you got away, but in reality, I am bad at what I do. There we go. I need to actually start breeding these, but I'm not going to do that until my breeding grounds are ready. My slaughterhouse, if you will. Well, I appreciate you chilling here. And oh, is that Tech Rex? I would be more than happy to tell him you said hi next time I see him, if I'm able to talk to him again. Tech Rex, give me your goodies. Of course, you're a sexy looking Rex at such a low level. I accidentally attacked you, and now I have to deal with you. There we go. Are you gonna do your purple mist? It's been 1 week since you looked at me. You did your purple mist. Purple mist. Purple mist. Give me your oil, sir. You mean like get off my mountain, drop to my death? Is that what you're trying to tell me to do? Because I've done it before, and the most inopportune times, and I hate it. Picked up a Carno egg. Pack of raptors right there. It's been 1 week since you looked at me, Spino. Level 4. Not worth it. I do need its sales though. Yeah, it's hilarious, Hex. It's hilarious to fall to my death. In fact, I love it so much I could poop. You never answered my question either. I asked how you been. Oh, crap. I'm out of stam. Oh, grab something, throw it off the cliff. I do that every now and then. The only downside is nothing happens to them. They're perfectly fine. They live because wild dinos don't take fall damage. In fact, tame dinos don't take fall damage either, as long as the rider's not on it. If the rider's on it, then they'll take damage. It is an exploit, if you will. Oh. Ooh, a berry down here. I do need a good cave diver. 49 isn't bad, but I can do better. Give me your oil, boys, to free my soul. I want to get lost in that oil flow and drift away. Why is your life mad drama? Are you still giving life advice to people? Megapithecus. Oh, Jake, no. Gigantopithecus. You can ride on their shoulders. I am burning up. Are those aloes? Those are indeed aloes. Is there an aloe worth taming over there? There's another Rex off in the distance. 42. Time for you to die. Give me your brains. Will you land, you stupid bird? Whatever. Are you okay? Sorry to hear you had an emotional trauma. Hopefully you're okay. Oh. Oh, the Carno's helping me out. But then I killed the Carno. Emotional damage. That's not to make light of your situation. Just I thought of that when I saw that emotional crisis. What on earth is this Rex doing? The dead Carno. Trying to eat that carcass to the Fiamia. And you're level 6, so you're gonna die too, so congratulations. Ooh, you're a bug. I do want that chin off your sweet, sweet body. Give it to me, stupid bug. So I get the keratin off this. You didn't give me any. Oh well. I don't think making a new friend is considered an emotional crisis, but I'm glad you made a new friend. Or is that a sarcastic made a new friend? That Rex looks super cool, but I guarantee it's low level. Level 6. Who would have thought? Uncomfortable tall. Why is he uncomfortable tall? Come on, Stego, help me kill this Rexy. Raptor. I didn't know raptors would attack Stegos. I did not kill that Rex. That is unfortunate for me. Now I'm gonna kill you. Just come and kill me already. Oh, bollocks. I want to do that, but it made me. Come back, birdie. So slow now. I have to make myself another drink in a second. Holy crap. 6'8", he's a whole foot taller than you. Ow. Put that over here too. Get rid of this. That. Ooh, we'll keep that. Oh no, that's my rifle. That's what I actually. No! The egg! I worked hard for that egg. Give it to me. Where'd you go? Put the brains off over here. I'm gonna do a quick loop for some tech dinos and head back to base. And then we're gonna go, I'm gonna go make myself another drink. I know what you meant. Sick. Yeah, he's a foot taller than you. You're 5'8", and he's 6'8". A foot taller than you. I'm not good at math, but at least I can figure that part out. Getting hungry. This is why I'm getting fat. You get hungry late at night. What level are you? Oh, Spino. Worth it? Answer's no. Suppose we can help so I can get that spine. Why is that Titanosaur in the trees? Don't you run from my love? I am dangerously close to the water. This can end very poorly for me very quickly. Titanosaur fell from the trees. You give pelt, I believe. Do not. I was wrong. Does that mean... That mean... Your dam's up for grabs. Or is there just one of you or two of you? There's two Titanosaurs. And a tech stego, which means good oil. But that tech stego is way too close to that Titanosaur. Can I land right here? Yes. There's another beaver nearby. Oh. Screw you. Nobody loves you. So if he calls you names that make you extremely uncomfortable, why would he be considered a new friend? If you don't mind me asking. I'm going to get rid of that bow too. And I gotta figure out what my chat bot is so I can get it to stop censoring, because I really don't care what you guys say in chat for the most part. Alright, can I attack that stego without pissing off that Titanosaur? The answer is a hard no. There is this over here. Shut up. Oh no, I failed. That's the crisis issue. Well then, don't be friends with them. I mean, if you don't mind me saying, just don't be friends with them. Unless you can talk to him as an adult, like, hey, stop calling me those names. I'm very uncomfortable with it. And if he refuses, then he's not a friend, and you can cut ties with him, and your life will improve immensely from there. Miss me with that. You're gonna run off the cliff, aren't you? That's what I do. Get toxic friends. I cut them out of my life. They're not worth it. I got more important, better people in my life to interact with than somebody that's gonna be toxic with me. You found yourself in a rock, between a rock and a hard place, my friend. Oh, you got actually me, which is not good. First person not afraid of a cranky short Irish guy. He probably is afraid, and that's why he calls you the names, because if he can assert dominance, then it's easier for him to not be afraid of you. The Rock, I would not know the status of your cock right now. Only you, my friend, and whoever is personally near you would know that. Alright, it is time to circle back to base. I need to get some sand first. After I get back to base, get some oil brewing, then go get me another drinky drink. No, I'm not offended at all. But I'm going to tell you, I would not know the personal state of your cock. That is something you, and if you have anybody close to you right now, would know. But I am not offended at all. It takes quite a bit to offend me. Because what it all boils down to, if you're not somebody close to me, it takes I really don't care what you have to say. Especially if you're a troll intentionally trying to get under my skin. Like, meh, you're not worth my time. I'm not gonna let you make me angry because you said something ignorant. But that's how I roll in life. Fortunately, so few people actually roll that way. Oh, another alpha raptor. Let's get ourselves another alpha kill. Hey, buddy. I just dropped in to say hello. Yeah, but you're a troll, I understand. There are people that are trolls to try to get reactions out of people. Alright. Hopefully you die quickly. Because I don't want to be here. Oh, there's a Rex down there. Wonder what level that Rex is. Probably another level 6. I'm a single. I don't think I've seen a single max level dino of any kind here. Watch that Rex be max level and it's gonna get up here while I'm fighting this alpha and then it's gonna get alpha boosted and completely destroyed my RG. Alpha's pretty much dead, so I'm not super worried about it. That Rex is trying to get that para down there. Can you die already so I can go see what that Rex is? That Rex is just like living its best life right now. Crawling through the jungle, picking on smaller dinosaurs. Knowing nothing can. Oh, that was a level 33. Nothing can or will hurt it. What you got for me? Oh, of course you would. Stupid dragonflies. Is that it? I want that Clinton. Oh, those hoes. Those hoes belong to us. Alright, let's see what this Rex is. We're gonna probably kill it. Cleanse the earth of low. Oh, that's a level 47. That isn't horrible. So we'll leave him alone for now, mainly because it's gonna take me forever to kill it. Head back to base. Really? You want some of this? You thought that was a good idea. Oh, what's this? What just happened? Interesting. Phone is such a bitch. Why is your phone a bitch? Maybe your phone has feelings, sir, and you're hurting your phone's feelings. Maybe you should consider stop being a troll to your phone, and your phone will respond to you better. Treat it like the lady that it is. Let it know it's beautiful and loved. You look like a lady. I love Ark, but this part is so slow. I think I'm gonna call this RG Sarge. Look at the colors. Oh, hey. Where are you? Level 42. We'll kill it. Yeah. Oh, you're not mad at me. Now you are. I love aloes, but I can never find any that are decent levels. You're gonna die soon, sir. You're gonna die, clown. Are you running from my love? Yeah, you better get stuck there and die. Stop running from me, you dick. I want to kill you. You don't have your pack boost. F those hoes. Why? Why, chatbot? I keep saying allow. What's the point of me saying allow if you're gonna keep blocking it anyway? Alright, this song's annoying. We're gonna make the song go away. Alright, I have plenty of hide, so we're gonna get rid of some hide. Pick up. We need to get that Spinosaur. We gotta get some batteries. Or batteries. Brains. Get these brains. All my female friends agree with me. They are. All your female friends say they are hoes, or they're who? Somebody else is a hoe, and who's that other person that's a hoe? Need everything else. You need brains. Gonna be a fresh pack of owls that get to spawn in now. She's a hoe for show. Name that movie. Guess we'll get the free meat. That's safe for me to grab. I didn't see what I grabbed, but that's okay. Is that a big, like, claw mark on the earth? Very odd indeed. Oh, I'll take the freebie. You guys enjoy. They be sharing boyfriends, I swear. That's weird. And creepy. I don't share. I don't like sharing. And I argue humans are jealous by nature, so that all these people are like, hey, I share and it's completely okay. No, it's not, because I promise you, eventually feelings are going to get hurt. And they're going to be drama you don't want to deal with. But I don't share. I'm selfish. My wife is my own and nobody else's. Just as I am hers and hers alone. What was that? Another Carno. You're not even worth taming. We'll see what you are. 4. Yeah, definitely not worth it. Alright, let's get this oil cooking. All my oil in here. Us. Can I move? Can move. Take the blueprints. We'll get everything else later. What I mean is they be dating each. Oh, like when one breaks up, the other girl swoops in and dates the ex. I get it. Not smart either if you're supposedly friends with the person that dated that person before. What would I know? What do I absolutely know? Some people say nothing. I know nothing. I see nothing. I am nothing. Some oil. Do I have the poop on me? I think the poop's in the bird. Sentence, I know. Take the oil, my friend. Light my fire. Come on, baby, light my fire. Argentavius, we'll pull that in here. Light fire. Really did pull 400 wood into here. That's fine. Moving on, the tall guy that I'm talking about rejected all those girls. Tall guy number. Why did he reject them all? Probably because they're hoes and they agree that they're hoes, which is weird. Why? Whatever. I'm too old, I guess, and cranky to understand that kind of logic. That's not what I wanted to do. Where'd you go? I guess that works. They call themselves Hover Grade. I guess good for them. Little odd, but good for them, I suppose. Put that in there. Get rid of this too. More room in my inventory. I'm gonna need some water in a second. I just went outside. Get some oil or gas real quick before the generator runs out again. And then we're gonna pull wood into here. It's either 6 or 8 wedges I need. Large storage box refining forge. 300. Coal. Okay. So I know the good juicy tea of town. Well, I mean, that's the fun part of being friends with people like that. All right, I will be right back. I'm gonna go make myself another drink, maybe grab myself a snack, and we'll get back into it. All right, I'm back. I've come to the conclusion I have the wrong vermouth. My Manhattan, or this whiskey I have is really bad. Good boy, Zeus. Oh, Bob, that might be too spicy. Yeah. It's spicy, isn't it? My wife got me some super spicy Pringles and gave it to my dog, who normally devours any food I gave him. He would not eat it at all. Chow indeed. He did lick it enough to get the spiciness off, so he did finally eat it. They're really good, though. They're addictively good. That was good. Need that. I'll take the egg, the rare mushrooms. Take that too. That'll definitely. Final sale. Arrows, Rex arms, silica pearls. Kook El Loco. I don't know what that means. Oh. Matrix. Yeah, I can see that. Cuckoo al loco. Still Capero's still in here, I believe. El loco means something crazy, right? You cray cray. I had a sneaking suspicion that's what you were trying to say. A little cray cray though. Roads. Really? How's you crazy a block term? Oh my word. People are so sensitive these days. Witch cat. Bang bar. Whiskey and these spicy Pringles don't mix because the whiskey definitely makes the burn stronger. Feel the burn. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. So are your friends like the show Shameless? I don't know. I don't know indeed. I need more pillars. What, the show Shameless or your friends? Whew. Getting hot. Small, medium, large. I need more wood, huh? Friends. I kind of figured that after I made my comment. So they have their suspicions on why he rejected them. Okay, before you tell me, the suspicions that he's gay. And that he's into you. I had a feeling. Are you praying it's not true because you're afraid he might be into you? Put that out. Oh crap, what was the best thing I had for wood? Oh, the beaver. I'm gonna end up sneezing shortly. Oh, I think I'm done. I think the nightmare's over. I don't know if I'm done yet. So you're hoping he's not gay because he's a foot taller than you? All right, I gotta get a tissue. I'm not gonna do the be right back because this is gonna be quick, but I'm gonna get a tissue. All right, those chips are amazing, but they definitely do something to my nose. My name is. His name is Zushady. Hi, puppy. I know, bug. I love you very much. Sweet puppy. Raised him from 8 weeks old. Alright. Then we gotta get ourselves some wood, if you know what I mean. And I'm not talking about the naughty kind. We're gonna have to get some stone shortly, too. And I'm panicking, basically cute dog. You're a cute dog that's panicking? Or did you see my dog as I walked off? He's our baby. He was abandoned. Holy crap, that's a lot of levels. I guess more melee damage. Oh, you saw the dog. Yeah, that's Zeus. He's our young. Well, no, he's not the youngest anymore, but we're fairly certain Bella's younger than him. But Zeus was found at a dumpster near a gas station at 8 weeks old, and we raised him. And then we have Edgar. Maverick was our oldest at almost 9 years old, but cancer took him before he turned 9. He was 3 years old when I got him. Belonged to a Navy family, moving to New York to a place that would not allow pit bulls, so they had to give him up, and they were about to give him to a shelter in Florida, which essentially is a death wish for a dog like Maverick, so I took him. And then Zeus was found by one of my airmen at 8 weeks old, or younger, outside a gas station. What the heck was that? Eating food out of a dumpster. So we took him in. He had worms. We got him healthy and took care of him as soon as possible. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. And we raised him up to be big healthy dog. Unfortunately, he's gonna take anti-worm. Yeah, Jesus. Anti-worm medicine. And then we have another dog. His name is Edgar. We thought he was a pit, but it is now come to be believed that he's a Dogo Argentino, which, in my opinion, is just a pit bull on steroids. Unfortunately, Edgar did not get along with Maverick, and they got into many, many fights. The only thing that saved us is Maverick had cancer, which actually hurt me really bad because Maverick was my favorite dog, my best friend. He's my Jeep buddy. He's the type of dog you can let off a leash and he can wander around and you never have to worry about him getting into trouble or making people angry. But now I don't have that anymore. Edgar, on the other hand, does not like other dogs very much. The only dog he seems to like is Zeus. And we found that out because we got this new dog who is believed to be a part of a puppy mill where the owners were breeding her to death. And then I guess they decided that she was not what they were looking for and they abandoned her. And she's a year or younger. Maybe 2 years, but I highly doubt it. But she's definitely younger than 2 years. So, and she's also a pity. Zeus is a pit too. But we think, I mean, I guess pits are terrier mixes, but we think he's mixed with something else. But Edgar does not like Bella either. Oops, wrong camera. As you can see by my hand, I stopped the fight between them. My hand got bit in the process by Edgar. He didn't mean to bite me specifically. I put my hand between his mouth and another dog, so it was kind of expected at that point. And he was trying to bite Bella, And Zeus ended up biting Ed because he saw Ed bite me and hits a number on Ed's ear. So now we put Zeus and Bella together, and Ed's all by himself in another room. He gets to spend time with us, but he's still kept separate from everything else. So yeah, that's our story on our dogs. We were not supposed to get 3 dogs again, but we have 3 dogs again. We have a soft spot for critters. We think they're better than people. So it's kind of hard for us to just give up dogs. We're trying to find Bella a new home because we know nobody's going to take Ed because of his aggression and the fact that he's older. But Bella's also a pit bull, and so pit bull's not a popular breed to be adopted here. Yep, that's Zeus. Like, he's a peacemaker. Ed has snapped at Zeus many times, but Zeus just like looked at him like, what the heck are you trying to do? But the moment Ed bites another dog in the house, or one of us, like my wife or I, Zeus will attack immediately without questions asked. And this time, I guess he noticed. I mean, this is all speculation. I obviously don't know what a dog's thinking. But this time, I believe Zeus noticed the damage that Ed did to my hand, and Zeus was not letting go of Ed at all. And normally when I tell Zeus to stop, he backs off, but this time he did not. But he's my baby bug. He's the closest thing I got to my Maverick, who's no longer with us, so I kind of baby him a little bit. He does get yelled at, and he does get disciplined when he misbehaves, but he is definitely the baby of the family. Though Bella is quickly stealing my heart because she's not that old and she's a sweet, sweet girl. I love that little thing. Yeah, Zeus is the best boy. Zeus is proven to me that he's a good boy. He doesn't listen to me very well. Can't be a Jeep dog, because the moment he gets out of the Jeep without a leash, that dog's gone, and it takes me forever to round him up. But when it comes to protecting the family, he's best boy. I love my Zeus Goose. You paid for a pit puppy? We technically paid for a Zeus. I think it was $100 I gave to my airman. Edgar we paid for technically too, because we had to pay for the fees at the shelter that he was at. He was like 2 days away from being put down when we got him. He was a neglect and abuse rescue. His previous owners were neglecting him, and we suspect the male of the house was abusing him because he's very skittish around men. It took him a while to warm up to me. Now he loves me to death, and with my dad, he really didn't like my dad when my dad first came over, but now him and my dad are like best friends. So we suspect a man abused Ed. So Ed is not a huge fan of men. He loves women though. He'll run to them in a heartbeat. Put that in here for now. I'll get rid of my weight. One thing I love about Ed though, yeah, he's a little rough around the edges, but I know I can leave this house, and if somebody trying to mess with my wife while I'm gone, Ed is going to absolutely murder them, and I'm completely okay with that. And because to me, if you mess with my wife, you forfeit all right to live. Yes, Ed is a simp. He is definitely a simp for the ladies, but I love him. Even though, like I said, I don't know if you can, how well you can see it. I got like a big hole right here. There's a little hole above it. There's another hole right here. There's a hole right here. There's 2 holes on the back of my hand, but they're pretty much healed, so they're not that noticeable. You can't really see my arm anymore. He tore up my arm pretty bad. Mainly surface breaking, because I had a hoodie on, and somehow he wasn't able to puncture my skin because of the hoodie. Actually, there's 2 holes near my thumb. They're healing. I'm almost done my round of antibiotics. They'll be finished tomorrow. And I know a lot of people are like, you're crazy. You're keeping such a violent, vicious dog. Well, once he realized he bit me, he knew he was in trouble. And to me, even though you may be blind, I'm sorry that you may be blind. But yeah, some people think we're crazy for keeping Ed. But to me, if that dog is able to realize when he's having his ear ripped off by another dog that he bit me and he's in trouble for biting me, then that dog's worth keeping, because he's like, he bit me, yes, but I also broke the rule of when dogs fight, you don't break up the fight. You let them basically duke it out or break it up from a distance. I dove in there and grabbed Ed and then tried to stop him from fighting, and I paid the price for it. I'm not going to punish him for that. Stupid snap points in this. But like I said, the moment he realized he bit me, he backed off. And to me, that means a lot. If he clamped on my hand and never let go, then yes, we would have a problem. But that's not what Ed did. Oh, that's an interesting looking dog. I don't think I've seen a pit Labrador mix. So we think Zeus is a pit mixed with some kind of bird dog. He is an excellent swimmer and absolutely loves swimming, which pits tend to not be that way. And he looks like, you look at him, you're like, yeah, there's definitely pit in him. But at the same time, he doesn't look like a pit. So, like, in fact, let me see if I can, after I get this one piece down. There we go. Figured I need more large. All right, let me see if I can. Zeus, hey bug, come here. He's being camera shy. He doesn't want to come up. Her name is Kiki. I like that name. Were you gonna call Bella Say? She had no collar or chip on her, so we didn't know who she belonged to or what her name is. So the names we were thinking about calling were Sadie or Bella, and we went with Bella. Unfortunately, Bella's going through heat right now. Oh wait, there's another one right there. My wife and I intend to get her spayed once she's out of heat, because we're technically still looking for a home for her. We would love to keep her, but we can't, not with Ed in the house. We're also willing to keep, we're prepared to keep her, because unfortunately adoption rates in Georgia are not that great, especially now that COVID is over. Georgia had a huge spike in adoptions during the lockdowns. Now that the lockdowns are lifted, people are like, hey, I have a life now, and that life means I can't take care of a dog. So they either been dumping dogs off at shelters or vets, or just in the middle of the road, like with Bella, because they realize they can't handle taking care of a dog. So the shelters and rescues are overrun right now. They're desperately trying to find people to adopt these dogs. And we already have 3 dogs, so we can't. I like those names. They probably deserve it considering the fact that you call them that. Oh shoot, I forgot to connect my chat box or chat bot for YouTube. My brother was chased by a Doberman pinscher, by two of them. A judge lived just down the street of us. He had two Doberman pinschers and never put them behind a fence or on a leash. I suspect they had the like invisible fence collars on. My brother did not know that because he was pretty young at the time, so he was pretty terrified when they chased him. He was out looking for our dog who got loose, which he was a lab shepherd mix. He was mixed with something else, but you know, lab and shepherd was definitely in him. We weren't sure what else was. Have your friends ever considered the reason why that 6 foot tall guy or almost 7 foot tall dude doesn't like him or is not interested in him? It's because of one of two reasons. One, there's a woman he has his heart set on. Stop it. Or two, he's well aware of the fact of how much they swap exes, if you will, and he wants nothing to do with that. I know from my point of view, if I knew a woman was not necessarily messing around with a bunch of men, but really willing to grab her friends' exes so freely and easily, I don't think I would be so quick to date them. And you can call me gay or whatever you want to call me for that statement, but to me, if a woman's willing to betray the trust of their best friend, they're probably not a woman that I want to have a committed relationship with. Now that's older me. Younger me, I thought with the wrong head, so there might be it might be a little different perspective with younger me. You did? Yeah. Hey Crunchy Edits, how's it going? How you been? Long time no see. Speaking of crunchy edits, I've been doing a lot of editing lately. One of my my new favorite hobbies requires a lot of editing. Yes, long time no see indeed. How's life? How are you being treated? How's everything? You're hanging in there? Well, usually when somebody says hanging in there, that doesn't mean things are going so great, so I'm sorry to hear that. Unless you're speaking facetiously. I'm into astrophotography now. So astrophotography is very Photoshop induced hobby, or intensive. I don't know what the correct term is. I take pictures of things like this. Let me pull her up real quick. Oh, the song too needs to be skipped. I think this would be good. Here, this thing right here. Taking pictures of things like this. This is the Orion Nebula. And you have to take hundreds of pictures and stack them all together and then process them in Photoshop. Yes, my head's in the stars. Long light exposures, right? Yep. Exactly. But this is my best photo so far of the Orion Nebula. So you got the Orion Nebula here, some of the dust clouds in here, and then the Running Man Nebula right here. I'm working on getting the framing better. I'm going to move these down into the right a little bit so I can get more of the Orion Nebula up in here And I want to make sure I don't cut out the Running Man by accident. Another image I was able to capture, I'm pretty proud of. Not amazing, but I'm still proud of it. If I could pull it up real quick. Ugh, sorry, I've been drinking. I'm a little gassy right now. Completed. This is probably my best one right here. This is the Cigar and Bode's Galaxy. It's not great, but considering what I did to capture this, I'm pretty happy with it. This Galaxy is actually ripping this Galaxy apart, which is why this Galaxy looks like that. Thank you. I'm really happy with it. In fact, I got more images to process, but I need to do my calibration frames. But I can't do my calibration frames because I gotta wait for the right temperatures to roll around. I've also been able to pull this. Do I have this? I'm gonna have to probably hold on. Let me pull up Google Chrome. I do use a DSLR. That's exactly what I use. I use a Canon 90D or EOS 90D. That's what I'm currently using. I do want to get let me download this real quick. Deep sky or astrophotography camera someday, but the one I'm looking at is over $1,000, and I don't really have $1,000 laying around, so not something I'll be grabbing anytime soon. Especially, I'm trying to pay off debt. I want to build a deck on my house and finish my basement. So those are priorities right now. As far as finances go, kind of fine. There you are. I've already downloaded these, but I don't feel like searching for them. We're just gonna go pull them up this way because it'll be easier to see. So this is my image of the different phases of the blood moon that took place on November 8th. It is an expensive hobby. It definitely is an expensive hobby, depending on how heavy you're willing to get into it. But yeah, this is my pictures of the full moon, blood moon that took place in November 8th, which was election night. I guess technically election morning, because it was the 7th into the 8th, but the blood moon didn't start till about 3 or 4 in the morning on the 8th. And then last thing I'll show you, and I'll get back into my gameplay. This is my best image. Let me zoom in a little bit of Jupiter sideways. I'm well aware it's sideways, so let me rotate it. There we go. But yeah, my best image of Jupiter. It's not perfect, it's not amazing, but considering my first time doing this stuff, like less than a year of experience, and this is what I got. Yes, long way of doing push-ups for donations. I still do that though. The only difference is I don't do it for me. I do push-ups for this. Hopefully that's the right one. And it's not doing what it's supposed to do. Why is that not doing what it's... Is this the right one? I don't want to accidentally run the commercial. Crap, I forgot which one is which. Yeah, I just did the commercial. I am so sorry. But this is the one I was trying to do. Maybe? No, that one's not working either. Alright, so if you just do that, but it's not working. My chatbot down? It is down. Yes. Generate token. Stupid Twitch logging me out every 30 days. What happened? Make close. Connect that. Twitch streamer. Alright. So I guess the commercial didn't work either because my chat bot's down. But this is what I was trying to do. I'm sorry. This is what I'm doing push-ups and sit-ups and squats for donations now for StackUp.org. First link, shameless plug, entered. Away! First link is about StackUp. Second link is to donate if you would like to donate. And I'm currently trying to raise $2,000 before December 31st, 2023. And I'm trying to help Regiment receive $50,000 in donations before December 31st, 2023. And I am not expecting my viewers to always donate. If they aren't able to donate, all I ask is you share that link with them and tell them that there's a fat, overweight man that will do push-ups and sit-ups. There's other incentives. Hex was actually a guinea pig for one of the incentives. It was to get me to try to speak different languages for X amount of time. So if that if you don't want to make me punish me physically, you could punish me mentally and emotionally by trying to force me to use Google Translate to learn different languages. Oh, this is small. I need a medium, so go ahead and grab one medium, one large, maybe. Oh, we still have plenty of stone to do this. Why did you think you killed my knight? Oh, you thought you killed my Nightbot because of your cussing and... Yeah, I didn't change my Nightbot. Had returned. So how's life treating you, Crunchy? You said you're hanging in there, so that leads me to believe things aren't going so great. And I'm really hoping that's not the case. I hope things are going really well for you. I always wish for the best for everybody in my stream, as long as you're not complete dickheads. If you're just screwing around and having fun, that's one thing. But if you're a dickhead and a jerk to people for the sake of being a jerk, then I can care less. But if you're just having fun, poking fun, because I poke fun all the time, then that's a different story. That should be good enough for what they need to do. In fact, Crunchy, I stream some of my... I completely understand that. I was feeling that a couple days ago. I still kind of feel it now, but I keep telling myself things will get better. There's always light at the end of the tunnel. I just gonna be willing to put in the work to get to that light, and that's what's helped me pull out of my. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you and be like, yeah, life is amazing and perfect now. And ever since I told myself that, everything has been awesome, because that would be a lie, and I'm not gonna lie to you, but it has helped me get through some pretty tough times. And I do understand, as long as I'm willing to commit and put the work into things, things can and will improve. And that's what I hope for you and everybody else that may be listening. So probably a small pillar here. Law of attraction, yes sir. Or actually, I don't think I ever knew your gender, so I don't want to assume it. But you know what I mean. Yes indeed, we'll go with that. Don't get me wrong, normally I don't concern myself too much, but I do understand. I just found out the other day there's someone I kept referring to as a man, and they are indeed, in fact, a woman. And that's why I felt pretty bad, so. My ugly mug does, in fact, pull in women from time to time, so I gotta be careful. Well, there we go. Yes, indeed, good sir. Oh man, this one night when I was doing push-ups for donations, I don't think I did any gaming that night, because all I was doing was push-ups. I've been doing all right. Life, I mean, not shocking, since COVID has been interesting. I'm married. I can't remember if you talked to me since I've been married, but I'm married now. We literally got married in March of 2020, just before all the COVID lockdowns happened. We got married. We were supposed to get married in April of that year. But because I knew stuff like the lockdowns were coming, my wife and I made the decision to go ahead and get married. Unfortunately, our families were not able to attend. And then shortly after I got married, I deployed for almost 8 months to the Middle East. What else has happened? I lost a dog to cancer. We had 3 dogs at one point. We're back. We went down to 2 after we lost the dog to cancer. Now we're back to 3 because I'm stupid and have a weak heart for animals. I think I was engaged. Yeah, that makes sense. While we're married now, we kind of expedited the wedding. My wife did not have health insurance, but with my job, she would get health insurance. And there was some medical concerns as far as COVID was going on with her. So I was like, you know what, we're already planning to get married. My family can't travel because of COVID. We can't travel because the military told me I couldn't travel. She's a registered nurse, so the hospitals were strongly encouraging her not to travel. So we ended up having to do a local wedding, got it legalized and everything so she can get the health insurance she needed. And it has worked out really well, minus all the stress and emotional damage that went wrong with COVID and the lockdowns. But things aren't perfect. Yeah, obviously, as most people know, life has gotten pretty expensive. But we're hanging in there. We're not doing too bad. It's been rough. We've been down and we've been out a few times, but we haven't given up. We keep pushing on through. COVID definitely made everything rough. Which is part of the reason, and as weird as it may sound, COVID is the reason why we have 3 dogs. Because Georgia, so I was explaining this to Hex earlier, Georgia saw a spike in dog adoptions during COVID because people were trapped at home, couldn't do anything, they were feeling lonely, they wanted a companion to keep them company. So they're like, hey, I'm gonna get a dog so I'm not so alone and depressed all by myself. But when the lockdowns lifted and life got pretty much back to normal, they're like, I can't keep this dog. I'm busy all the time. So they either drop dogs off at vets, they abandon them at rescues, take them to animal control. But when the rescues in animal control, like, we could no longer take dogs. People start leaving them on the side of the street. So we end up with dogs because they kept getting abandoned everywhere. One of them was a neglected and abused dog. That was a owner had to forfeit them by state law because of how they were treating them. And unfortunately, he doesn't get along with dogs too well, which is, I don't know if you can tell, my hand's been bit because I broke the rule of never break up a fight between dogs. The only thing I would argue is it wasn't a fight. He tried to attack a dog. The dog ran, but he continued to try to attack. And I jumped on top of him, and that resulted in me getting bit. And the reason why I'm not punishing him is for multiple reasons. One of them being he was abused and neglected. We believe a male abused him, so he doesn't really trust men too much, which is understandable. And the other reason why we haven't put him down or anything is because the moment he bit me, he realized he bit me and he stopped and knew he was in trouble. So I'm not going to punish a dog. If he kept biting me and my hand got destroyed because the dog wouldn't let off, yeah, he would have to be put down. But the dog, he bit me, is like, crap, I just bit my, essentially what we say is we bit our dad and he backed off. Let me allow that. It really is. And I'm not going to punish a dog for shitty people. I'm not. Because dogs, I mean, like with people, yeah, I'm not going to be, I know some people have been treated pretty poorly by other people, but the difference between dogs and people who've been treated by shitty people, a dog doesn't really have a whole lot of options. Their options are get adopted or be put down. A human, if they get treated by shitty people, yeah, their life may be rough, it may suck for a while, but as long as they're willing to tough it out and cut out those toxic people in their life, they can actually improve their lives. Dogs doesn't have that ability. Their life is completely dependent on how humans respond to them. And most humans, when they see a dog like the one that bit me, he's a Dogo Argentino, or better known, I mean, he looks, as I was telling Hex earlier, he looks like a pit on steroids. People look at that dog like he's a scary, aggressive dog. He's already bit other dogs and other people. We want nothing to do with him. We think we should put him down. He's actually an absolute sweetheart. He was meant to be in a single dog home. By that, I mean, like, he's the only dog in the house. And because Georgia has such a crappy adoption rate right now because of the over influx of dogs that have been taken into rescues and shelters, he's like, the moment we give him up, animal control will put him down, especially since they know he's aggressive. So we're not gonna do that to him because he loves me. He loves my wife. He likes our second youngest. He does not like the new dog we just brought in. So we're like, we got a house big enough to keep all the dogs separate so fights don't happen. And we're going to let this older dog live out his life and hopefully have a good life. That's our goal and our hope and dream anyway. Can I move? It is about training. And I am not a good trainer. Well, I'm glad you enjoy this, Hex. His name is Edgar, so we suspect basically what happened with him. He was raised by an older couple, because I don't know many young people who would call their dog Edgar. I don't know why I took this. Actually, I want pillars. We'll probably do one more ceiling right here, and then we'll do pillars down in the center of the ceiling. His name is Edgar, so we suspect what basically happened is he was taken by an older couple as a puppy, whether they bred him himself and got the puppy from their parents, or they adopted him as a puppy, and the older couple just got old and they weren't capable of taking care of a dog. So he had a mark on his neck that suggested that he was chained up outside basically for majority of his life, because the collar or whatever they had on him cut into his skin and left a scar on his neck. And we don't think they meant to do it. At least I am trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. What we think happened is the poor thing was just left outside because maybe they got senile or forgetful, or I mean, I guess senile is forgetful, and they just forgot he was out there and left him out there the whole time, just going out there to feed him every now and then. It is a great emotional movie. My family thinks we should put him down, especially since he's bit me. I'm on antibiotics, have been for about a week and a half now. I have no permanent damage. I'm probably gonna have some pretty good scars. I struggle to close my fists right now, but that's because it's still healing. I think once it heals, I'll be fine. So I don't want to put him down now, but I did make an agreement with my family because we have 2 young boys in my family now. My sister had a young kid and my brother had a kid, and so I'm an uncle now, and I would love for them to come visit. So we agreed that if they come visit, we'll put the aggressive one in a shelter. We have not a shelter. We'll board them for the time they're down here. We have a boarding. They love all critters, all dogs, and they house multiple aggressive dogs, so they're smart and well equipped and trained to handle aggressive dogs to make sure they're not interacting with other animals. Like I said, Ed loves Zeus. He snapped at Zeus, but Zeus doesn't respond, and that's why nothing's happened. But for some reason with Bella, I'm assuming because she's not, I'm guessing because she's not spayed, he doesn't just snap at her, he actually tries to attack her. And she's like, I would say less than 2 years old. I would be surprised if she's not much older than a year. Well, and that's sad. I mean, yeah, Pits got the stigma of being aggressive, violent dogs, but if you treat them well, like, Bella's an absolute sweetheart. One of her favorite things to do is give my wife and I hugs. And we call it hugs, but like, so if we're standing, she'll wrap her front paws and legs around our hips and just sit there and squeeze us. The only downside is she has very sharp dew claws, and sometimes they dig in our skin. Which we know she's not meaning to do. She's just trying to hold on to us, and she gives us kisses. And if we're down on our knees, she'll do the legs up on her shoulders, where the dew claws aren't as much as an issue because they hang over her back. But she's an absolute sweetie. Zeus is a sweetheart. Ed loves me, my wife, very much. He's just with other dogs, and when he sees a strange man in the house that he's not familiar with, that's when he usually has a problem. But mostly what he does, like when my dad came to visit, he'll growl at my dad and basically tell my dad, I don't want you near me. And as long as my dad just sat there and like didn't really try to engage with Ed, Ed came to him, and once Ed came to my dad, he never attacked him. And now my dad and Ed are like best friends. Yeah, I did that. My first dog, Maverick, the one that died to cancer last year. When I took him, he tried to snip at me when I was scolding him because he ran into the neighbor's yard chasing a kid. Which I think he just wanted to play, but obviously, as a parent, if you see your kid being chased like a dog, that's not what they're going to think, especially a dog that's a pet. And when he snipped at me when I was scolding him, I bit his ear. He didn't get me, but I bit his ear, and ever since I bit his ear, he never did that again. They are big babies. Holy crap. If you get them to be sweethearts, those dogs will never give you the light of day. That's why Zeus is in here with me right now, because he's kind of been neglected since the third puppy's been brought into the house. He's actually been getting some treats from me. Probably not a good idea because they're very spicy potato chips, and they're probably not good for a dog. But he likes them. He's like his dad. He eats food that's not good for him, despite how they react to his body. I'm gonna do 3 large pillars again. I need more stone. I had a feeling that was coming. So we're gonna go take our RG out and get some stone. But yeah, I tell my wife saw me bite Zeus once. Zeus never nipped at me, but he wasn't listening to me either when I was training him. So I bit him in the ear. I didn't bite hard. Basically what I did is I put his ear in my mouth and I applied pressure slowly up until I heard a yelp start. So when he started going like a slight whine, I let off. And I would do that a couple times with him, and then eventually learned like, hey, dad's the alpha. I have to listen to dad. And it's worked out pretty well for me. So, I mean, I don't recommend people going around biting their dogs, especially if you don't know what you're doing. But if you're well aware of what you need to do to get a dog to be in line, go for it. Kiki saying with the puppies, yeah, and that's basically what I'm saying too. Like if you watch a mama dog with her puppies, she nips at them until the puppies know their place. She doesn't do any serious damage to the pups. She's just like, hey, you're misbehaving and you're getting on mama's nerves. Yeah, like you can probably train a dog without doing what I do to Zeus and Maverick. So, and by all means, if you can get your dog to respond to you without inflicting any amount of pain to him, go for it. Definitely. I'm not an advocate for outright beating and abusing your dog, which is why we have 3 rescues. But sometimes you gotta let them know who's in charge, and a slight nipple on the ear to let them know, like, hey, you're top dog. Fucking hate that dog. Let's see. Or and I mean, she's not even the mother too. The mother is a little bitch. Fucking hate that. Oh, you don't like your Labrador pit mix? I thought you said she was a sweetie. My allergies. Sorry if I'm sounding weird. My allergies are starting to react to the alcohol I'm drinking. Unfortunately, I think I've developed an allergic reaction to alcohol. But it does not stop me from drinking it, which probably would classify me as an alcoholic. Mother is annoying. How's the mother annoying? Oh, you love Kiki. The mother of the puppies is annoying. I get it. Do you own the mother, or is it somebody else that owns the mother? Hey, Arbella, who's a Chiweenie, and his mother of the puppies. Oh, okay. And I'm not gonna lie, so I don't mean to upset anybody. I hate Chihuahuas, but I have such a soft spot for little critters that I would always like, oh, you're cute and love on them. But when, like, they're not gonna, like, if it was like, you have an option to rescue a pit or a Chihuahua, which would you rescue? I'm gonna rescue the pit long before I rescue the Chihuahua. Oh, okay. I know you had puppies that you were trying to find homes for not that long ago. Yeah, my ex, I don't really know what the correct term for this is, but I'm going to call her my ex-sister-in-law. The divorce hasn't been finalized, but she's, as far as I'm concerned, she's an ex-sister-in-law. She had a Chihuahua, and I tried to be nice to that thing. But that dog, I'd be napping on the couch, would jump on my chest, and I'll look at him like, hey, Cappy, how you doing, buddy? And he just bite me in the nose. I was like, first of all, you little shit, you jumped on my chest while I was napping, and all I did was look at you and say, hey, buddy, how's it going? And you respond by biting me on the nose. I hated that little dog. Oh, I couldn't stand that thing. I say little dogs like Chihuahuas have what's called Napoleon syndrome. They're short and they make up with temper. And I remember when he bit me too. I never really got along with my ex. But I remember when he like nibbled at my nose. She goes, well, maybe you shouldn't look him in the eyes. So I was like, that little shit jumped on my chest. He was all I did was say hi. Now, again, that's not to knock anybody with little dogs. If you like your little dogs, by all means, adopt and raise and train your little dogs. But me personally, I'm not going to raise little dogs. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. I was like, you little shit. Like, I don't even know what I did to piss that thing off. I was just laying there napping on the couch, and he climbed up on me. And I opened my eyes and say, hey, buddy, and he just bit me on the nose. She had the balls to say that I instigated the fight. Well, one of my favorite things, though, that I loved about that little dog, that dog was afraid of everything. So if he got on my nerves, I would just throw a blanket on top of him, and he would freeze with his legs locked and everything, right where the blanket fell on top of, would not move until you picked that blanket up. So if he got on my nerves, that's all I would do. Now, keep in mind, that was after he bit me on the nose when I was napping. I almost did, but I was already on thin ice with my brother's wife, so I was like, you know what? Every time I come home, it seems like I start a fight with my brother's wife. And I don't want to be that brother that comes home and does that, because, like, so my whole family lives in Maine, along with my brother and his wife, and they were all near my family, and it seemed like every time I came home, I caused trouble. So I was like, let me not keep causing trouble. Are they? Energetic, playful, skittish, annoying, rude, but they don't get angry or cranky. I mean, the dog was cute. I'm not gonna lie, the dog was cute. I would argue it's not a dog, but I mean that as a joke. So anybody that owns Chihuahuas or Chihuahua-like dogs, don't get upset at me. I just like my dogs 50 pounds plus. I say that, I think Bella's under 50. Zeus is barely at 50. Ed's around 80 to 90 pounds. Maverick was 60 pounds. I got him up to 75 by accident because, well, I didn't do it. My mother-in-law kept feeding him treats, so he got kind of... Oh, okay. Got kind of chunky. I thought something was attacking my base. I heard a rumble behind me. But the minus the ability to talk. So my nephew right now. That's what I just got from you. I think Crunchy edits, the last time you watched my stream, I was still doing like stuff through Adobe Elements, wasn't I? I can't remember. I can't remember what I was doing on stream when my wife was... Why did I do that? I made pillars and I was supposed to make ceilings. Crap. No! No! Son of a bitch! Yeah, I sure did kill myself. No, Adobe Elements, the basically if you want special effects in your videos, Adobe Elements is the thing to do. I can't remember what I was doing the last time you were in my stream. I have to train them to point where they shut up whenever I yell at them. Yeah, that makes sense. I think it's just Adobe Elements. I'm gonna kill myself just trying to get down here. All right, transfer all that over. I almost killed myself. Oh, that's not what I'm trying to do. I am developing quite the allergy to alcohol at this point. All right, we'll sort through the rest after. Watch me kill myself. Queen, how you doing, girl? Like, I was just, I mean, we were just talking on Twitter about how we haven't been able to catch each other's stream lately. Are you streaming today? Shout outs, Queen Phoenix. I met her through Lucifer when I was doing their podcast. I miss doing podcasts. I'm not gonna lie. I've been trying to get Mindkiller back into it, but he's not interested in the least bit. But if you guys want to check out Queen Phoenix, what were you like? You were playing Dead by Daylight. She plays Ark. She plays Dead by Daylight. I think you were doing Fortnite at one point too, weren't you? Yeah, my wife has yelled at me for yelling at the dog sometimes. She goes, "You're being really mean." I was like, well, they're misbehaving and they don't listen. Something I get yelled at for yelling. I think I did find you because you were at After Effects, right? Yeah, I think that's what I was doing when you found me. I'm not positive. I was watching somebody from Video Elements, I think. It was either Video Elements or another one of those guys. And if I remember correctly, you can correct me if I'm wrong, Crunchy. I think you're the one that says he loves doing his fast box blurs on his special effects. And that's why you need to follow Queen, because she does a bit of everything and she's really entertaining. She's also from the land down under. So if you want something exotic. Some of us who are trapped in the States and don't get out that often, Australia is quite exotic. Video Co-Pilot, you're right, that's it. Video Co-Pilot. I can't remember his name. I was watching one of his videos because I use some of their plugins for Elements, and he loves fast box blurs and I think curves. And I think you made a comment about this guy and that being one of his things. Oh crap, I forgot to tell you to not follow me anymore. I actually would absolutely love to go to Australia. But at this point, I know the Australian people probably welcome me pretty well, but I'm not so sure the Australian government will welcome me so well. I am vaccinated. I do have a COVID vaccine card. I don't know where it is right now. I have a pretty crappy memory. It's very, very random. That's all I can say. It's incredibly random. My wife gets so irritated with me. She goes, how do you remember this but not that? I'm like, I really don't know. I really don't know how I remember these things. Dates are like the worst thing for me to remember. The only reason why I remember our anniversary is because I've drilled that into my head. Because God forbid, the one day I don't want to forget is my anniversary. There's one year I had somebody come up to me and said, hey, happy birthday. I was like, it's not my birthday. Like, you were born June 27th, right? I was like, yes. Well, today's June 27th. They're like, oh crap. Hey, Queen, like, one of the reasons was I have such an inconsistent schedule. Me and my family is the most important thing ever, and if it means I neglect my stream and the content I make, that's what's gonna happen. Yeah, there's probably a reason why my channel hasn't exploded, but I mean, I guess I do have the luxury of having a permanent job to pay the bills, so I'm not relying on my content to pay. Yes, you are an exotic queen with a potty mouth, and that's why you and I get along so well. You're not afraid to say what's on your mind. Australian metalcore is my favorite music. If you ever come over, I still got to meet. I would definitely let you know, and I hope you, because if I go to Australia, I don't want to go to the tourist traps. I want to go to the places that are actually worth visiting. I don't want to go to tourist traps where every American is known to always visit. I mean, obviously I want to see Sydney. There's one coast I really want to visit too. I don't know if it's considered a tourist trap by you guys or not, but I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head right now. Well, I'm happy to catch you when I can too. Beep persons. I'll beep you, Hex. Andrew Kramer. Is Andrew Kramer Australian? Or are you just saying Andrew Kramer randomly? Whoops. Did my little dinosaur dude just take a dump up here? That's the people I gravitate towards. Is the people that give no fucks. Now, I don't treat people who give fucks any differently, but I tend to get along with those who don't give a fuck. Now, I don't go out of my way to offend people and to hurt people's feelings, but if I say something on my mind and you find it offensive, I don't know what to say at this point. I'd rather have somebody be truthful, honest, and hurt my feelings than somebody that lies behind my back. That's just me, though. I'll hex you. Try me. Don't hex me, Hex. You've hexed me enough, especially when we're doing Dark and Darker. Yeah, and that's it. And I've already found out Foster's is not really an Australian beer, so do not ever drink Foster's when you go to Australia. I found that out the hard way. Andrew, you're right. It is him. I haven't touched elements in a long time, though. I just don't have the time to commit to stuff like that. I'm surprised I find the time to do the reason why it takes me forever to do astrophotography stuff is because I don't have the time to just sit down and process my images. It depends what you're talking about, Hex, because I'm like all over the place. I'm responding to you, I'm responding to Queen, and I'm responding to Crunchy. Crunchy's talking about video co-pilot. You're talking about hexing me. And so I was talking about Dark and Darker with you, and Queen is talking about showing me around Australia. Yeah, and I will always stop by, even if I can't talk. I at least stop by to lurk. I have ADD, man. It's not officially diagnosed, but I have ADD. People gonna be toxic to someone being nice. I'm gonna call. Yeah, that's how I am too. I'm not gonna be a dick just to be a dick. But if you're a dick to somebody that doesn't deserve it, I'll be a dick to you in a heartbeat. I think that's already happened next. We're all talking about different topics. We're all over the place. I don't even know what I'm doing at this game anymore. I think I'm trying to build some more ceilings. And my allergies from the alcohol I'm drinking is really flaring up right now. I appreciate you too, Queen. I really do. And that's why I highly recommend anybody check her out if you get a chance. I mean, it's kind of hard if you're in the States, because Australia is essentially, what, 13 hours ahead of us. I think when I was in Japan, I was 13 to 14 hours ahead, and Australia was like an hour or two behind Japan. I remember because I got an argument. So I went to go, my family rents a cabin on this campground every year, and the owner of the campground was like, I think you're the furthest person that's ever traveled to our campground before. The only person that's beat you is somebody from Australia. I was like, I'm technically further than Australia because we're about an hour extra ahead. So my wife and I suspect I have ADD. I have not been officially diagnosed, so I'm not going to be one of the streamers that go around saying I have this diagnosis without officially knowing. I do intend to be tested, but there was a period in my service that if you got diagnosed with ADD, you were suspected of being kicked out for it. So I never got diagnosed because I didn't want to get kicked out. No, I want ceilings. 2. Early morning Eastern US. How early morning Eastern US, Queen? To me, early morning is anything before 8. And that's just because I'm not a morning person. Which my mom ironically hoped the military would break me of. But I like my sleep too much, so it never happened. I will get up at the crack of dawn, ass crack of dawn if I need to. But if you tell me, hey, it's Saturday, we expect nothing from you, I will be sleeping as late as humanly possible on a Saturday. Now, since we got Bella, that's been kind of difficult because Bella likes to wake us, be rude, and wake us up early in the morning. I'm almost out of my shitty Manhattan, so I'm gonna have to go make myself another shitty Manhattan because I got the wrong vermouth by mistake. Oh, I almost ran. No, son of a bitch! I lived. I survived. I don't know how that happened. Welcome to my club. Do you have ADD, Hex? All right, I'm gonna get killed by some predator, or I'm gonna die from falling off the cliff. I gotta make sure I survive though, because I got my that Morphodon on me. Okay, we're gonna have to chill out for a bit. Where's my bird? What's the best way to get back to my... Hold on, Santa. 5 a.m.-ish Eastern Standard Time. Yeah, that's early for me. No, I'm gonna probably get up fairly early. Well, I guess today because it's almost 2 a.m. Well, if you're on before I get off, I will definitely at least lurk your stream. I got a lot of housework to do tomorrow. I was gone for a week. I went back to my home state to surprise my dad for his 60th birthday. So I was gone for about a week because my brother's birthday is a few days after my dad's birthday. So I stayed long enough to celebrate my brother's birthday too. So I got a lot of housework to catch up on. Alright. At least if I die, it's closer to my house, but we're gonna make a run for it. I thought I died. I still thought I died. My eyes are drying out. I need to get my eye drops. Hey! My Alexa showed me the Orion Nebula and Running Man Nebula. don't need my pillars. Do I have them on me? I don't. It was a lot of the last time I saw my family was in July. I was home for about a month. This time I was only home for a week. I plan to go back with my wife wasn't able to make it because my mom kind of told me last minute, like, hey, we're throwing a surprise birthday party for your dad for his 60th, like 2 weeks before the party was supposed to happen, and my wife was already scheduled to work that weekend, so she wasn't ever able to make, which I'm kind of disappointing because I really wanted to introduce her to Maine winters. So she's Georgia born and raised, so the coldest it gets down here is maybe in the high 20s. That's the coldest it's been since I've been here. I don't know what the coldest is since she was a kid. But like this weekend in Maine, I can't remember what the actual temperature was. The real feel was negative 45 Fahrenheit. I don't know what that converts to Celsius. I used to know how to convert that off the top of my head, but it's been a while, so I'm not positive anymore. I think that's actually good enough, so maybe if I do. But I don't think I would want her to experience that cold of weather, but I definitely would have loved to have her experience the weather. Like, I think the coldest I got while I was there was 8 degrees Fahrenheit. And I would love for her to see snow. She hasn't seen what I call real snow. She's seen like pattering of snow on the ground, but nothing that's collected in abundance. Well, you get some sleep, Crunchy. It was good catching up with you. I would tell you when I would be on next, but I really don't know when. I'd probably be on, and I killed myself again. I'll probably be on later today. I don't know if you're in the Eastern time zone or not. What time exactly, I'm not positive, because like I said, I'm going to get housework done. I'm going to edit some videos for my new YouTube channel for astrophotography and hobbies and stuff, and then I'm going to, if I get done all that before my wife gets home, I'll get on this stream. I don't know what I'll stream just yet, but I'll stream something. It'll either be me streaming, editing astrophotography photos, playing some art, or if some friends get on, playing whatever games they want to play for the day. Yeah, that is really cold, and I don't remember the last time it's been that cold in my home state. It's been years. Actually, I don't even think it's ever been that cold for me growing up. That's not what I wanted. Why would you do that? Drop all this crap in there. Well played indeed. What are we saying well played to? Hold on. I can pick you up. The fact that I just killed myself again. Alright. Is it your heart, Hex? Is your heart cold? Are you cold-hearted? That's why I need to finish this area so I can stop killing myself. Actually, oh. Probably a large and medium to small pillar. So we're gonna do a large first and see how much is left. No, my feet. Why are your feet cold? Put some socks and slippers on, man. Trench foot is no joke. It was really nice to catch up with Crunchy. Oh crap. I haven't seen Crunchy in a while, so it was really nice to catch up with them today. Well, then put something on between you and the tile. I meant to ask you, Hex, a while ago. You talked about raising dogs and stuff, and I think you made references to like other animals or something. Do you live on a ranch or a farm or something? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to. I'm just curious for the sake of being curious. No, you do not. Okay. F socks. Oh, you say no to socks and F socks. The only reason why I'm wearing socks right now, so I gotta be honest. The only reason why I'm wearing socks right now is because I was too lazy to take them off. Normally, I'm not wearing socks in my house. My wife always has something on her feet when she's walking through the house, mainly because we have 3 dogs and they track in so much dirt and fur that she doesn't really want to deal with it getting stuck to her feet and stuff, especially when she gets ready to climb into bed, which I can't blame her. I'm just lazy, or I guess not lazy. I just don't like things on my feet, despite the fact that I still have my socks on right now. I am a lot. I think a medium pillar would be enough. Hopefully it'd be enough. I'm a minimalist when it comes to clothing. I used to walk around my house butt-ass naked, but my wife got pretty upset. She's like, "You have no blinds or curtains up. Our neighbors can see us." I was like, "Yeah, that's their fault for looking through the window, but you know." In fact, I used to wear flip-flops all the time when I was outside. The only reason why I've not worn them as much as I used to is my knee and ankle are really starting to bother me, and the more I wear flip-flops, the worse my knee and ankle get. I want to say a large pillar is actually what I need to make, but I'm gonna go with medium. You freed yourself from the farm life, so you used to live in a farm. Oh, shut up. You know what was ironic today? Forgive me for getting slightly political. I was getting ready to go out with my wife. I had to buy some lumber to fix some stuff on our house, and my wife's gonna pick up a few groceries, and we picked up some stuff for the new dog. And before we went out, I saw on my Alexa, it's saying that global grocery prices dropped by 3.1%. And I laughed very, very hard because they conveniently said global prices. I can't speak for the rest of the world, but I know in the US, they have not dropped. My wife bought probably the smallest amount of groceries I've ever seen her buy, and it cost her $80. That's ridiculous. We used to be able to buy enough food to feed us for over half a month for under $200. And she bought us just a few snacks, and it cost us $80 today. And my Alexa wants to tell me global prices dropped by 3.1%. I'm actually thinking about getting chickens this fall. I'm gonna build myself a chicken coop, do some free-range chickens, get me some eggs. I'm trying to make me and my wife more self-sufficient and reliant on things. And see, that's what I don't get. They say global grocery prices. That means that some other countries have had a major dip in prices, and so that's enough to affect their total global percentage to make the rest of us the peasants and peons feel good about ourselves. They're trying to tell us, like, hey, it's okay. The global prices have dropped by 3%. So don't be upset. Everything's gonna be okay. You may have to pay more for groceries than you ever have in your entire life, but I promise you, everything's gonna be okay. Well, if you have a rooster you want to get rid of, though I think you're kind of far away from me, well, my wife and I would gladly take some roosters from you. I think I need to go another ceiling out, or at least 2 ceilings out. I thought these wedge pieces can stick, like the corner piece would stick to the center of but it looks like it doesn't. No, it's not. It really isn't. Despite what everything going on in the world, I highly encourage people to get more self-sufficient as possible. It makes your life less stressful. Yeah, you might have to put in a little work. We grew a small garden. We got some tomatoes from it, some cucumbers, some okra, and green beans, and we were able, and squash and zucchini, and it was awesome because we didn't have to spend as much as produce this year. And they were all organic because I didn't use pesticides. I didn't use any chemically altered manure or anything. I just used what we had around us, and it was delicious. So it was all around better for us, health-wise and financial-wise. So I want to keep going in that direction. So as much as I want to complain about what's going on in the world right now, in all honesty, it's been a huge benefit. And we know what else would be a huge benefit? Me making myself another drink. So I'm going to do that, and I'll be right back. In the meantime, if you guys want to help me out, donate to this. There's different incentives. Did it not work again? Why do you hate me? Fine, I'll do it manually. Oh, it did work. F politics, agreed. I 110% agree. I don't care what side of the fence you are on. If you say F politics, you're a friend in my book. I will admit I do lean a particular direction politically, but my overall consensus on politics is F politics. But what's not political is helping to stop veteran suicide and depression, and helping veterans abroad, and donating to StackUp.org. If you want to learn more about StackUp.org, click the first link to learn about the organization, because a lot of people, I completely understand now, especially with money being so tight for a lot of people, including ourselves. The first link tells you about the organization you're donating to. The second link is how you can donate. And if you want to have some fun while you donate, there's different incentives. Something as little as donating $1 to make me drink some water, or a couple dollars to make me do some push-ups or sit-ups or squats or multiple things. Or you can even enter to win a regiment jersey, a StackUp jersey, and a couple another item from their merchandise store, up to, I think it's like $30 is my limit. I also do random giveaways that, in fact, I'll probably do one at the beginning of March. And you can be entered to win for that. You just have to follow me on my Twitter. If you don't follow me on my Twitter, here's my I believe this is on my social media links. Follow me on my Twitter, and I just will randomly tweet something like, I'm bored today, feel like doing a good giveaway, donate as little as $1 to StackUp.org, and you'd be entered to win. Or I'll say something as little as the first person to donate $1 or more will win X item. It almost always this is something from the regiment or StackUp website. Here's the regiment's website if you want to look at the merchandise they have available. But my goal is to reach $2,000 before December 31st, 2023 ends, and help regiment reach $50,000 before December 31st, 2023 ends. So at the end of the year, I'll do a big 24-hour stream throughout the night. Last New Year's, I built in fact, it's right beside me, a stadium of the I built the Manchester United Stadium out of Legos, and had different incentives to slow me down. And if I failed to build the stadium before the end of the year, I donated X amount of money to StackUp.org. I also have an incentive to match your donation. You donate $20, I will donate up to $100 for that month. So if you donate $20, I donate $20. If you donate $40, I donate $40. All the way up to $100. And it doesn't have to be just you. If you donate $20, somebody else comes behind you, donate $20. If we get 5 people to donate $20, I donate $100 to StackUp for the month. You can donate a penny. Heck, I might even make an incentive to donate a penny, because you know what? A penny can go a long way, especially if I get 100 people to donate a penny. That's $1 right there. So maybe I will even do a giveaway for a penny. The only thing I don't know is if the StackUp website allows you to donate a penny, because there are different charges that are involved with donating. It does add up. But enough of me talking. I'm gonna get me a drink of water to make sure I just keep myself hydrated, so I don't wake up in the morning hating myself and make myself another drink. So I will be right back. And by the way, before I go, if you can't donate, do not be ashamed. Don't feel guilty or anything. The best thing you could do if you're not able to donate is share the link with your friends and family, and let them know if they have any questions about StackUp. I'd be glad to help answer them. I'm always ready to commit crimes, Hex. All right, I'm back, and I have a question for you guys. Shall I continue to play Ark, or should I get some Battlefield in? And the options are Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042, or Battlefield 4? Battlefield 4. So what do you guys think? Should I continue to play Ark for the next hour or so? At which point I should go to bed? Or do you guys want to see me rage at playing a first-person shooter? Battlefield 5. We have one Battlefield 5. Is that where we're going with Hex? We're going Battlefield 5. We can go Battlefield 5. I do need to get my bird real quick though. We'll take those. Those are important. Suffer. All right, we're doing Battlefield 5. Hex has spoken. And if Queen's still here, she'll enjoy the rage and cussing. I know she would. So we'll go ahead and throw this bad boy down to. Make sure he doesn't have any. Ooh, he has an Alpha Raptor Claw. Some elemental dust. Some of that. Take the rest. I don't have COD Mobile. I'm sorry. I was asking Queen if I should continue playing Ark, or if I should go over to a first shooter or a Battlefield, whether it's Battlefield 5, Battlefield 2042, or Battlefield 4. Hex voted for Battlefield 5. He wants to see me suffer. So you have an option to either